Hello there, everyone. Thank you for joining me. For those of you that Hello there, everyone. Let me turn Thank you for joining me. For those of you that are new here, I've noticed that I've been getting a lot of new subscribers, and I want you to know that I do appreciate you. I thank you for stopping by. I am Mary, and this is where we get together and we learn and we talk about spirit, we talk about politics, we talk about a lot of things. And if you haven't joined yet, the membership, think about doing that also. Okay, I'm so glad you guys made it in. Let's see who's here. We have Tink. Tink, thank you for being here. Trinetta, Wendy, hello. Billy, Shelly Joe, thank you. Calvin, hello, Calvin. Well, Calvin has a question already. Mary, did you hear about Zelensky's quote about Putin? No, I didn't hear that. Really? Did he really say that? Hey, Nathan, how are you? Hi, Jenny. Jenny Blue Stories and Songs. Hi, Flawed 2. Olivia. Blueberry. Hi, Blueberry. Hi, Michelle. Wow. Is that a fact? I'm talking to Calvin. Does Zelensky know something that we don't know? You know, we've been predicting that for a while, and still he rises. He's still here. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Brenda. Wendy, did I speak to you? Hello, everyone. Um, you guys know my mind never turns off. I mean, I know none of us do, but I'm always thinking stuff about things that we are dealing with. And I think I mentioned it. I mentioned it to you guys the other night, if you will remember. Hi, Rhonda. One of the things about this whole situation that's gotten me kind of where my mind still a lot of processing, a lot of thinking, that kind of thing. I talked about the fact that I got my Master of Fine Arts degree back a while ago. And my thesis was on racism, classism, and sexism. So this time in our lives seemed to me, for me, it's bringing up a lot of things. One of the things that I talked about, and people tell me that I was a little bit ahead of my time, because I talked about, I made my art was all about showing the effects of racism. And one day I'll get the nerves up to show you guys some of my work. But people didn't want to. Come on. Okay, you guys still there? Hold on a second. Hold on, guys. Let me make sure I got everything as it should be here, because I don't want to be cut off, in the middle. Let me just see what's happening here. Lately, it seems to have been cutting me off, but then I'll come back, or buffering a little bit. So I'm going to try to keep my eyes on things. Yeah. Okay. I'll make sure I'm only where I need to be. Okay. Anyway, I had a lot of problems when I did that portfolio, guys. And then, even with professors, even with the chair people of the department that I was in and that kind of thing. So it kind of left me a little bit eerie about doing it, about talking about it, and that kind of thing. Not that I didn't have it in me, but one day I'll tell you guys the whole story. But now's not the time. Anyway, so this is right. This spirit has brought this back around for me. And so I feel like this is the time that we should be dealing with what's going on. And we have to be honest about what's going on at this time. And, they're talking about the march. Okay. The April 5th, the protests or whatever on April 5th. And these millions of people are supposed to be getting together and marching. We all know that people of color, especially Black people, will not join, should not join. And I hope people are listening, because this is his opportunity to be able to call martial law, because you know how they think that Black people are so dangerous. And I'm not talking to the people that are here. I understand that you guys are here for us, the people, that this family here. Like I said, I have family of all colors. I have no problems with that at all. There's all kinds of people in my family. Everything that he hates is in my family. Okay. So, of course, I love them all. I love everybody. I love, you guys know how I am. I have no problem with that kind of thing. I just don't like when people try to use things to make us go against one another, to divide us and that kind of thing. And I think that the people are starting to wake up finally, because everybody's saying, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And I think, to me, it's like, it is like a spiritual revolution, revelation, because I think this is how spirit is bringing us all together. Eventually, I think it's going to be less of that and more of us getting together. So, and that on that day, guys, I'm just going to put it out here right now. On that day, I'm going to go live, and I don't know what we're going to do yet, but we're going to be doing some things that keeps us from thinking about what's going on. We want to pray for the people that's out there, but we do know that it's some people's fight. It's not our fight at this time. Our ancestors fought. We fought. We continue to fight, and and things are continually being taken away. So from us, for whatever reason. I want to find out, though, guys. I have my own cards here that I don't know. I've had them for a while. I don't know if you guys have seen me use these. I have different decks. This is one I don't think I've used in a while. But I want to know. I have questions. And I did write them down. First of all, as far as this protest goes and how we fit into the narrative right now, I want to ask Spirit about that. Hey, Terry, Neek, Starlight, Layla, Nimir. Yeah, let other. It's not going to be dangerous for them, though, guys. It's not going to be dangerous until Black people step in there. Hi, Zen, and we know that. It's just the fact. It's just the fact. It's gonna hopefully everything will go smoothly. I think it will. But Nathan, Mary, did you hear that there were 4 U.S. soldiers? No. Did they? Okay, they don't have any idea what happened. Where are they? Huh. Nathan says, did you hear that there are 4 U.S. soldiers gone missing in Lithuania? That's something we need to look into and see what's going on with them. So anyway, I have questions for Spirit. And I hope you guys, well, you guys know already that sometimes I'm here for a while. I'm going to try not to be here for 3 hours tonight, guys. I enjoy it. I enjoy you guys, and we get to talking. And hi Barbara, hi Von Sil. And before we know it, it's 3 hours. Hi Doberman puppies. Do we have a base there? Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing. Why? What happened? Okay. And then when we're done with this, guys, I'll answer your questions at the end. Make sure you put them in caps. Make sure you guys are liking, sharing. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I appreciate you all. Hi, David. Oh, Guam. Wow. You're a little ways away. Thank you for coming, David. Olivia. They were found dead. Olivia says they're found dead. Oh, what happened? Oh, wow. Hi, Carol. Yes, welcome, David. David is here from a long way. Hi, peaceful warrior. How are you this evening? Oh, I was saying we're going to get together on that day, guys. I see it slipped my mind already. Anyway, on the 5th, we're going to get together, do a live here, and just talk about some things, as these things are going on. Those of you who are not getting out and joining in all of that, we'll be here for each other. Hi, Angie. Angie Valazula. Hope I didn't mess it up too bad, Angie. Valazula. Okay, so let's start. All right, Spirit. I ask that my angels, my guides, my higher self, Archangel Michael, my ancestors, all join me now. Join my chat. Protect us all, Spirit, as we are here. Now, give us the information that we need to know. Now, Spirit, we invite you all in. Give us a message that you want us to hear, that we need to hear right now concerning this situation. Thank you. I've got some sage with it, guys. I have a sage, what do you call it? It's not my incense, sage incense burning and candle burning. All right, Spirit. So I'm going to start. I'm going to lay some out, guys, and then I'm going to pull like you normally see me do. Yes, peaceful. We are. He doesn't want anybody to be protesting Leon, though. That's going to be a crime now if you protest Leon. He can't stop you, though. Just who would buy from him anyway at this point? I never thought the cars were that pretty anyway, although they cost, I just from what I've seen, I've never been up close on one. I never saw anything exciting about them. Okay, we're asking Spirit where we currently are now and what we need to know about that. So we have success. Oh, what is this about Hyde? Coming. O, OWEO, and celebrations. Okay, let me pull the cards now, guys. You know how this goes. I'll pull some cards to clarify what it is the Spirit wants us to know. Neymar, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Let me give you your spirit rings. Back at you tenfold. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. Well, we may find out why they're letting it go so far. Hopefully. Um, as we read tonight. Okay. Let's do it this way. Then I'm going to use the Ask the Witch tarot. All right, Spirit gives information we need to know concerning the situation. Okay. And this deck is the Tarot Wonderland. I don't use this one very often either, but I think sometimes we feel like we're in a wonderland somewhere, like Alice in Wonderland, you know, the way things are going. So I thought this would be an appropriate deck to use. All right. What is it, Spirit, that we need to know right now? I mean, so much happening. It's just hard to keep up. But I guess that's the whole point. That's what they were trying to get to, and they did it. Keep us on our toes, keep us distracted while they do one thing somewhere else, you know. They always have something going. Like right now, those people that were on that call, they should be fired, but nope. It's just fine. Everything is just fine. And then, of course, guys, you know, I have to use my true crime tarot deck. Oops, jumping out. I think the shuffling the shuffling takes the longest time to me. Sometimes I feel like I should do that before I come on, but I want you guys to see exactly what's happening. Okay, so we're looking at the success. Tony, thank you. Thank you so much, Tony. I appreciate you. Back at you tenfold. So the first card we have up is success. And I wonder why Spirit gave us that first. All right. Okay. So we're feeling like people are feeling, you know, trapped, tied up, that kind of thing right now. What does that have to do with success? I'm sure Spirit is going to tell us. Okay. We have the death card here, which is saying that there's going to be some kind of transformation. And we have the 5 of Pentacles. I think this is people that are going to go kicking and screaming as we go into this, what I call spiritual warfare. Okay? People are going to go kicking and screaming. They want things to stay the way they are. They don't want anything to change. And then we have in the vice versa deck, we have the Tower. The Tower. So, when that happens, things are really going to be shaken up. And this is what we're expecting to happen. We know that, especially with the way that astrology is lining up and everything. We're hearing a lot about that. Things are going to be shaken up. This time is a has happened. It's going to be a big change. Imprisonment. I feel like what Spirit is saying about this, guys, is that the success is going to come. And some people are going to be imprisoned. We're always talking about why are they getting away with this and why are they getting away with that. This Tower moment, when it hits, we're going to see people being imprisoned. And whatever, in their mind, maybe if we're talking about him, although we keep seeing him going to prison. I got to read on that again tonight. But I think that we, in a sense, we will see some justice, because what's happening now is bringing a lot of things to the forefront that we didn't know about, that we didn't see, that we didn't realize was going on. And it's so much. It's like this Tower has got to happen so that we can be successful in moving on. Okay, now I'm anxious to see what this means. Hide. What is that all about, Spirit? We have the plan. There's the plan. And they were working together. And we see, anytime I see this card, I think about the stuff that happened overseas, with Poo Poo and all the other ones that are over there. Then we have the Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords here is ready. She has her sword ready for some action. But when we talk about, queens are leaders, and queens, this could be one of the judges or something like that, because this is somebody in leadership. And the swords are also about bringing solutions, decisions, resolutions. So we know that the women this is the time for the divine feminine. And there are a lot of them that are in office now. So they may take the forefront in bringing things out, as far as making sure people get what they deserve. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see women do a lot. And here's the strength card. Yes. Strong women. Oh, we have it again here. Strength card. This is in the vice versa deck, guys. Strong women. And we have life insurance. Okay. So now we get back to the part where it says hide. Life insurance. So somebody, I think someone is afraid for their lives. And I think that this is more than one person. I think that this is the people that he's threatened, and he's still threatening, and he's still bribing them, tell them if they don't do this, he'll do that kind of thing. He has something on him. So I feel like some people have to just sit back and take it and kiss his butt. You know what I'm saying? So we are always looking at why. Why don't they do something? Why don't they do this? Why don't they do that? It's like they're trying to keep a low profile. Coming. So what's coming, Spirit? Ooh. Solutions, exposure, joy, happiness, all this good stuff. So success is coming. Wow. Okay, then we have, oh yes, the world. But this doesn't talk about coming. This is about full circle. The world is watching. This involves the whole world. What is going on right now does not just involve the United States. They're watching because if the United States becomes ruled by a dictator or all the rich people, then what does that say about everyone else? So people are paying attention to what happens in the United States at this time, because the same thing can happen to them. And that's what they're trying to do. A group of people are trying to take everything down. These people have enough. They have all the money in the world. They're the richest people in the world. They own countries and everything. They don't have enough, though. They want it all. They want it all. And then we have the emperor. Yes, exactly. The emperor thinks he's coming. He thinks he's coming, but he's going to be exposed. And then information coming quickly. Information coming quickly with this 8 of Wands here. So we're going to get more information that's coming. And then we're going to find out about the meetings, all of the things that they talked about to try to bring this about. We're going to find out more information about how we got to where we are. So that's what's coming. That's what's coming for us. And OWE. See what Spirit wants us to know about that. Okay. We have the Page of Wands here, which is about people are really focused on the action and what's coming next. 7 of Pentacles. This is about the money. This is about how people have worked hard and planted the seeds for their lives, and they've tried to take it away. They're still trying to take it away. People are losing, they're losing their jobs and things. Yeah, they're getting them back. It's true. But it puts you in a hole. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't have the extra and you didn't get a check for a month, then yeah, that puts you in a hole. So we're talking about owing. We have the 8 of Swords. So people feel like they've been they're feeling trapped. And we have here, guys, the Ace of Coins, a new beginning when it comes to the money. Okay, the money owed. Now, this makes me think about the reparations that he wants to give the rioters, the January 6th rioters. Okay, he wants to give them reparations. That's not going to happen. But there may be more money. I feel like the Spirit is saying what's owed you, you will get. Okay, so this is a new beginning as far as the money goes, because they're trying to take it all some kind of way. Some kind of way. It's not going to go the way that they want. Okay, there may be some things put in place which makes life easier for the regular people. It's because they've been trying to take it all away, and Spirit has a way of of balancing things and bringing things back in harmony. So it's like, he's saying, here it is. You're going to get what you need. You're going to get what is promised to you. Okay. And we're talking about here, guys, man-made disaster. Every time I see this card show up, well, this is a man-made disaster as far as, what we're going through right now. I feel like there's going to be another plane crash. It's going to be another plane crash. And as far as I'm concerned, every one of those were man-made disasters that we've had recently. They started exactly when he got into office. Okay. There's been a slowdown, but now we have this card showing up again. Those people, their families are owed lots of money because their families were taken away from them. And I think that it was wait a minute, let me say this. For entertainment purposes only, everything I say here is alleged. I believe that there was politics behind a lot of it. And a lot of it, of course, is to scare the people. Okay? It's like scaring you into submission. Those people are going to find out exactly what happened with their family members and that kind of things. The ones that got hurt, the ones that got killed in these man-made disasters. And they're going to be paid. Okay, next up we have is celebrations. Celebrations. Okay, so there's change. Change is going to happen, but we know that there's going to be a lot of conflict before we get there. I think that April 5th is a part of bringing this change together for us, for us all. Even though some of us are staying out of the way, but it is going to bring change for everyone. There's going to be some conflict. There's people that are confused. People are still confused. They don't understand why is it that these people want these things. Like I said, it's enough for everybody. It's enough to go around for everybody. There's no need to be fighting over anything, because Spirit gave all of us everything we need to live here on this earth, but people don't realize that. They don't recognize it. It's all this competition, everybody trying to outdo everybody, and everybody trying to have something bigger, something more, which is part of the greed that we're seeing. But the people that's doing this, they don't understand. They don't understand that they have so much they don't want to share. Okay. The Spirit is bringing attention to all of this. And my hope is that Leon gets a big fat spoonful of what he's trying to dish out. That's my hope. And then we have the Four of Swords. Retreat. Somebody's going to back down from something. I think that's that's something that we're going to be able to celebrate. We're going to realize, somebody's going to realize that what they're doing is not working. And hopefully Orange Peel will realize soon that what he's doing he's not accomplishing anything except waking people up, bringing people back together, all that. Okay. So somebody's going to have to retreat from their position. There we have the five of cups, and they're going to have a lot of regret. I think this is the people, because, guys, this regime is going down. It's going down. It can't last. It's going down. You can see what's happening. None of them are qualified. They don't know what they're doing. They're in there just messing up everything, just like little kids do, like they're at the playground or something. Let's try this. Let's try that. They're trying everything and they're messing everything up. They're not going to last long. It's a lot of people that's going to be upset with what they're doing. So there's going to be a lot of regret. There's going to be a lot of sadness that's brought on by this. But I think a lot of the MAGA, they're going to realize it too. You know what I'm saying? Some of them. Some of them are going to need therapy for the rest of their lives. It's not funny, but it's true. Okay, and here we have family. Families are going to be brought back together. Do you know how many people lost family members because of their taking sides with MAGA? How many people were lost, period, when he first took office and we had the pandemic? So this is serious. Yes, I think this is more spiritual. And I think that Spirit is saying people are going to come back together. That's what I'm saying. So that's where we are currently, guys. And I want to look now at, I'm going to take your questions in a minute, guys. I want to look at how this whole thing is going to turn out as far as the energy around the protest. The energy around the protest. What can we expect? Then I'll take your questions. The thing I love about doing it this way, guys, it's like the cards come out randomly, but Spirit always has a message in it for us, no matter what. So Spirit is actually picking the cards because it's like this is what you need to know. Okay, so I'm going to look at now. Oh, did I get another one, Steph? Thank you. Did I get it? Okay, I got Tony. Thank you. Thank you, Steph, for showing me. Okay. Oh, quiet. Breezy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me give you your spirit ring. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I really do. This helps us. Breezy says, hello, Mary. Sorry I'm late and I missed your live the other day. I haven't been feeling. Oh, I hope you feel better. Hey, everybody. Let's send Breezy some love and put in the chat, please. Send him some hearts. I hope you're feeling better. Wow. We got to take it easy, guys. We can't let this, I'm sure you're not letting this get to you like that, Breezy, so try not to. Yes, send him some hearts, guys. We appreciate you being here too, Breezy. And we hope you get better soon, real soon. Oh, look at those beautiful hearts. Trinetta. They're all beautiful. Thank you guys for wishing him well. You feel all that energy, Breezy? Do you feel all that energy coming towards you? Get well. You're going to be better. Okay, Nathan had a comment. Let's see. Did I see Nathan's comment? Oh. Nathan says, Orange Peel has 117 court cases against him. Can you guys imagine that? That right there would stress me out. Wow. That's a lot. 100. But he's used to being in court and he's used to, but you know what? That's why he has those law firms working so hard for him. That's why he's blackmailing them because he knows he's going to need them. But the only problem is they won't have a law license when they're done because they got to go in there and they got to lie for him. So he's just taking people down left and right. Lots of blessings, Breezy. All right, Spirit, show us what can we expect to see on April 5th when it comes to the protest. Of course, we got to look at his health again, guys. We got to stay on top of that too. Yeah, we go to jail for a lot less than that. Oh, yes. Yes, a whole lot less than that. We wouldn't even get that far. Who would even think about having that many lawsuits? I mean, And I guess it's still possible that he can go. I mean, what do we have? Day's 27th, and we have a few more days left in this month, guys. A few more days. Vanessa says she prays he loses them all. I think he will. So far, he's lost all but one, and I don't know what that one was. If anybody knows, put it in the chat. It's like 41-1 or something like that. This one guy is keeping track, and I watch him. He's keeping track of all the cases. So I don't know what that one could have been. All right, show us the protest, Spirit. How are the protests going to go on April 5th? What will happen at the protest on April 5th, Spirit? Yeah, he thinks he's untouchable. Yeah. All right, Spirit, the protest. He's going to get the shock of his life when he finds out that he's not untouchable, though. That's the thing. I want to see that when that happens, when they tell him, you got to come with us. He's at the bottom of the deck, guys. There's the devil. There is the devil. We're talking about the devil here, right? He's at the bottom of the deck, okay? He always shows up. Okay, they're juggling. Going back and forth about what's going to happen. We have, okay, they're thinking about the people who have it all. Well, we know that the protest is about the rich and the poor. You know what I'm saying? The rich want more, and they're taking away. So this what this shows up as, that merchant or that corporation or whatever. So the people are going back and forth, but their challenge is those people who have it all already. Oh, the foundation is death. Something's going to die. There's going to be some kind of transformation, guys. Something's going to happen with this protest. Let's keep digging a little deeper, though, and see what we got. The high priestess. She's about the secrets. She knows it all the secrets coming out. The protest is about the family, the people, the voters. They're all coming out, and they want this administration to go away. That's what that's about. Okay, so now let's see what the future is about. Okay, they're taking a risk. This is the Fool. They want something new. So they are taking a risk. They're stepping out. They're protesting. They feel like their hands are tied, though. They feel like everything's all tied up, and this is the reason that they have to get out there and do it. This is what people are thinking internally. They're trying to shut us down. They're trying to tie us up. They're kind of trying to take everything away from us, and they think that we don't see what they're doing. The Page of Cups. Okay, it's going to be very emotional, of course. There's going to be something surprising happening, though, there that people are not going to expect. Let's see. King of Wands, all about action. Okay, this king is, who is this king now? I want to clarify this. So there's going to be some action taken by someone in a leadership role. And here's the Emperor. So it looks like the law is definitely going to get involved, guys. There may be some things happening in which some action is taken, because something's going to happen that's unexpected on April 5th. I hope he doesn't call martial law, guys. I'm not expecting that to happen, though, because why would he call that? That would be a surprise. And then we have the Emperor, because the Emperor is the person, I guess that's who he thinks he is, basically. The person who wants to keep control of everything, doesn't want anything to change, that kind of thing. So I would think that that's him. He's at the bottom of the deck. Let me clarify this Page of Cups, though. What's going to happen, Spirit? Okay, guys, I think that he's right in the middle of this. There's the Devil. There is the Knight of Swords. There's going to be something going on. Somebody's going to charge in. Something is going to happen. There's going to be something, some kind of disruption, okay? This Knight of Swords, he's the worst sword in the deck because he just goes forward. He doesn't think. He just disrupts things, and there's going to be something going on. It's not going to go as smooth as what we're thinking. He's going to be in the middle of it, the Devil. He's the one that's going to call someone to do something. He's going to cause someone to do something. And then we have the Hanged Man here, which is people are definitely going to see things from a different perspective when this starts happening. I want to know more about this King of Wands spirit. More about this King of Wands. What's this King of Wands about? What? Yep, there's going to be some, I think there's going to be some unexpected violence that happens. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Of course, he's all about the money. He's all about the money. There's going to be something, something changing as far as the money goes. But this is what this is all about. His focus is on the money. Okay. We already know that. That's why he's going to cause some kind of action. So, he's looking at the way things were in the past, and he's trying to get away with something. That's him. King of Wands is definitely him. I have to pray for the people. Things are not going to go as smoothly. I thought they would go smooth, but there's going to be some kind of disruption. He's behind it. The bottom of the deck again. Chaos, fighting. Okay, show us, Spirit. Just clear these. Show us orange peel on April 5th. Show us orange peel. What is he doing on April 2025? Show us orange peel, Spirit, on April 5th, 2025. Show us orange peel. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. Thank you so much. Okay, show us orange peel. Working with his partners. Oh, this is his challenge. Betrayal. So I wonder, is he calling Tower? Justice. Guys, this is going to be a big day. Okay, what else, Spirit? Show us what else is going on with him. The Hierophant. We're talking about tradition. We're talking about the way, the institutions and that kind of thing. This is what the people are protesting about. But we asked the question about him. And so far, all I've gotten is Major Arcana and the betrayal, being stabbed in the back. Maybe this is how he's feeling that the people, he's feeling this way about the people. This March is going to bring some change. Three of Swords. Three of Swords. I think he's going to be so heartbroken about what's happening. Remember, we always looked at something going on with his heart. But this is going to be big for him. What else, Spirit? Wow. guys. Okay, collaboration. We have the three. Oh, we're talking about here, though. We might find out about the dark money. We might find out this may be the betrayal that we're going to see that he feels, because we're going to find out about something about all the money and exchanges and what they've been doing with the money and that kind of thing, buying people, the contest, all that kind of stuff. These cards, oh, here he is. He's the devil. Stay inside. Some stuff is going to go down. Look at this. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. And one of them is justice. We got the Lovers. I think that's about some kind of decision that's been made that's going to make him feel like he's been betrayed. And the tower is going to fall. There's nothing good in any of these cards. And then we're going to find, you saw me shuffle them. Then we're going to find out about some dark money also. What else, Spirit? It's the King of Wands. Now, that just showed up. That's where, you know what? Spirit, just the military. Is the military going to defy him? If he tries this, see, he wants to win at all costs. This is moving on. This is the Six of Swords. This is moving on, moving up to smoother waters. Now, I think this is about the people. Somebody's walking away. I got to ask this question. I got to ask Spirit about if he calls martial law, what will happen? All right. Spirit, I need to know about the energy around April 5th. Will Orange Peel decide to call martial law? Will Orange Peel decide to call martial law against the people? Yes. Will he call out the military? Will he call out the military? Yes. Will they follow his orders? It's saying no before I even get the question out. No. I think that's what we're looking at, guys. He's going to try that. And he's going to be shown that nobody cares about what he's saying. I'm sure. Okay, Spirit. Will he have his Proud Boys come out and try to infiltrate the people? Yes. It's probably what's going to get it all going, guys. He's pardoned these people and they owe him. So we can just, it probably would be peaceful. He's not going to like that. He's not going to like all of these people having to being able, because he wants to take away our freedom of speech. Right now, he wants that gone. Okay, but you got all these people out here marching, and they're marching against him. He's going to call out his Proud Boys for entertainment purposes only. Everything I say is alleged. He's going to call out his Proud Boys, guys. That's what he's going to do. And they're going to go in and they're going to mess up everything. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. That's exactly what I'm seeing. Happy birthday to Netta. Ooh. Blueberry says she saw another reader that said he had a vision of orange face went golfing and came back to the White House and he had a heart attack and passed away. I see him having a heart attack, but I don't know if he's going to pass away. I think it may slow him down or whatever. They may have to do something like, he'll be out of it, but I've never seen him that taking him down. And then we get, what's his name? Vance, which won't last long. Oh, wow. Carol has a good message. Just received an email from Warren, all good on Social Security, VA, etc. Yeah, he's losing all that, all those cases. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to try to remove her, but let's see if they'll be successful. I know she knows how to use her magic. Okay. All right, Spirit. Will the MAGAs or the Republican Party try to remove Jasmine Crockett? Will they try to remove Jasmine Crockett? Yes, they're going to try, of course, especially since she talked about the guy in his Hot Wheels, but he's not a good person either, so it's okay. Will they be successful in trying to remove Jasmine Crockett? No, it's not going to happen. I'm just afraid. I hope she has a lot of protection around her because, they may try something else. And then Marjorie Taylor Greene, she got to get her good again, so she'll leave her alone. I just heard from Darren Monroe that, yeah, he could go to jail. Vance could go to jail. Well, I think all of them could go to jail. It's a bunch of them in there that could go to jail. That's why I don't think if T-Rump has to step down or he gets ill or they have to take him out, whatever, however he goes, I don't think that Vance is going to be long in there. You know what I'm saying? If they take him down for the election, that's a whole different story. But if they take him down because of illness, then we got another dilemma because then we got J.D. Vance waiting in the wings to take over. Then I know Zen says, when, man? I hope it's soon. He and his thugs get on my nerves daily. I know. I know. But we're here. We can talk about it. Don't, they're doing all this. This is their plan to just keep throwing stuff at us. That's their plan. But it's not working like they wanted because they thought they would just keep throwing stuff and people would be just give up and say, oh, we can't do anything about it. But nobody's that stupid, you know. Yeah, I had a dream about, I'm looking at Jenny Blues. She says, I have a vision of the orange peel, orange, and Leon in orange jumpsuits. It's pretty clear too. I've seen this for quite a while now. I've seen an assassination. That's what I've seen. So whatever, however it goes is, you know, I'm not wishing that, but I'm not going to cry if it happens. Oh, Layla, Darren Monroe, you should just look up his name. He puts out 3 or 4 videos a day talking about what's going on and how he worked with Kamala. He worked in her, trying to get her elected. He's a black guy. And so he's been, I think the name of it is Kamala Harris Voters, is how he displays everything. And then he talks about what's happening right now with all the rules that are being broken and that kind of thing. Yeah, there's gonna be violence. There's gonna be some violence, Lisa. Yes, that's what the card said. There's gonna be some violence. So anybody that's going out there, just be careful because yeah, um, he's not gonna like that. All you gotta do is stick his riders. You know, the people that would turn the White House on January 6th. He just sick them on people, and they have to do it. Layla, you're cooking dinner. What are you cooking? She says she's trying to keep up with everybody's chat, but she's cooking dinner. Something good, I'm sure. Yeah, thumbs up. Thank you, Zen. Yeah, also people from the bushes. Yeah. Same thing I asked Steph. What is she cooking? To make us all hungry. Mary Shady Vance could go to jail. I heard it from, yeah, yeah. Let's see if he will. Yeah, that's what I heard Darren Monroe say too. All right, Spirit. Will Shady Vance end up in jail? Yes. Yes, he will. Okay. Thank you. Will he serve any time as President of the United States of America? No. So, guys, that makes me think that more than one thing is going to happen. Okay. Okay. So we know that orange peel is going down some kind of way. Okay. Whatever way they take him down. Um, but you would think that Vance would get in there right away. He would do it. But it's not saying that he will. So then that leaves Johnson. But I think the whole regimen, all of them are going down, is what I feel. Okay. Spirit. Will Johnson ever take the place as temporary president? Mike Johnson. No. Okay, so it's going to be something that's going to take them all down. And I've been seeing this happen. They're all going down. A bunch of them, guys. Agent Orange. Yes, he does, Carol. She says he's ill and looks like shite. That's for sure. No, it's not looking good for him at all. Those cards, I've never seen them that bad before. Yep, that's what I think. Let's ask. I think that, yeah, they're going to infiltrate it because he's going to be so upset. He's going to call him out. They have to do it. They owe him. That's the only reason that he pardoned them all. Now he wants to give them reparations. Okay, so let's ask. Is MAGA and MAGA and the January 6th rioters, will they start something on January 5th that will cause chaos? Yes, I can't imagine, guys. They're probably out planning their little. It's saying yes. Okay. They're probably planning what they're going to do to counteract what's happening. Can you imagine that? We didn't think about that. They're not going to sit down and watch this happen. That's what's going to cause the chaos. Let's see. I'm going to ask about MAGA. Okay, Spirit, tell us about MAGA. Orange Peel supporters, J6 rioters. What will they be doing, Spirit, on April 5th? What's going to happen? What will they be doing on April 5th, Spirit? Second, guys. What will MAGA be doing on April 5th? Tell us about MAGA, Trump supporters. January 5th rider. What would they be doing on April 5th, Spirit? Tell us about what they will be doing. Where's their mindset for April 5th? What will they be doing, Spirit, on April 5th? Okay. MAGA, January 6th riders. What will they be doing? First card comes up as celebration, the three of cups. Got the King of Cups. This These are my Democrat cards. Why are they showing up? Strength. So are we not talking about MAGA? The Hierophant. What are we talking about here? It's like the Democrats are bringing strength to the institution, to the institutions, you know. Okay, Spirit, what else? We have the Nine of Pentacles. They're focused on the structure of things. Okay, top. Success, joy. Okay. I didn't ask about them though. Ace of Cups, a new beginning. Walking away again. Is this going to be too big for MAGA? I got a feeling that they're going to try. They're going to try to infiltrate it, but it's going to be too much. It's not going to be enough of them. We're talking about the Democrats here and their strength and their success and their attention to the voters, to the people, and then somebody's walking away. So who's walking away? All right, Spirit. These cards that you have given me, are we talking about the Democrats, the people that are protesting mainly? So we are. That's what we're talking about here. Okay, so I need to know who's walking away and why. Let me clarify this walking away card. This is the last card that came up, guys. We have the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom again. So, yeah, there's a lot of shocking things that, oh gosh, here goes that card again, that Ace of Swords, a heart attack. So they're going to walk away when they find out something has happened to him? Is that what's going to happen? All right, Spirit, give me more. Tower. Something's really going to change, guys, on April 5th. The Fool. New beginning, again. Risk taking. Had the Two of Swords, which is, this is about choices being made. About what, though? About the King of Pentacles. Well, that's who they think he is. but he always shows up as the devil. Why isn't he? Is that another? Is that someone else? Ace of Wands. Again, this is about more action being taken. Balance, trying to balance things. The Chariot, this is about success. Who is that? That's not him. This is somebody else, guys. I wonder if it could be Elon. Spirit, is this King of Pentacles? Leon, is this Leon? Is this King of Pentacles, Leon? It says maybe, so that's not him. Okay, Spirit, is this King of Pentacles, Orange Peel? It's Orange Peel. Wonder why he didn't come out as a devil. Well, is he walking away? Maybe he has to walk away. Is Orange Peel leaving the office of the presidency of the United States of America? No answer. I get a maybe, guys. A big maybe. Will he be asked to leave the presidency of the United States of America? Yes. Mm. Will the military escort him out of the White House? Will they remove him from the White House? That's no, because we saw that before. So that's no. Will he have to leave because of a heart attack situation? That's yes. That's yes, guys. So that's for him. So that's why the Democrats are celebrating. It's a new day. You have it right there, guys. I don't know. That's what Spirit is saying. We got, ooh. Wow. Yeah, everything's alleged. Everything that I say is alleged and it's for entertainment purposes only. Wow, guys. We just may see something. Well, come on, April 6th. Yeah, I saw that. He wants to put the young children to work, DeSantis. Yeah, Layla is going to have to be taken from him. But I think that they're preparing to take it away from him. They're not going to give it up. No. Yep. Valerie says he has a lot of nerve. We, the people, are heartbroken. He's going down. Yes. Yeah. I, he probably won't be able to believe all the people that are out. He couldn't get that many people out for him when he was campaigning. Now they're making a big deal about this day. I'm not going to take it any longer. It's time to stand up and resist. Okay, SKB. Okay, Steph wants to know, will he call the military on 420? I'm going to ask that question with the pendulum just because I have a feeling. All right, Spirit. Will Orange Peel call in the military on April 20th? Will he call in the military on April 20th? No. Thank you. Will he still be running the country as president of the United States on April 20th? No. Will martial law be called after April 5th? The day after April 5th? Will he still be trying to call martial law? No. No. Anytime after April 5th, will there be martial law called? Anytime after April 5th, Spirit, will there be martial law called? No. If he were to call martial law, Spirit, if he were to call martial law, would they follow his instructions? Would they follow his instructions if he called martial law? No. I think something big is going to go down on the 5th, guys. See, April 5th, that's 4, 9, and we're in a 9 year. That's definitely some ending. Something, yeah. 4 and 5 is 9, and we're in a 9 year. The nines, the two nines cancel each other out. 1 and 18. 1 and 8, which is 18, because a 9 is 18, turns into a 9. It cancels each other out. Something big is going to happen. Oh, I did. It said, yes, Nathan, he will go to jail. I already asked that. I just asked it. Where were you? Okay. Will he try to use Black Rock soldiers to infiltrate New York City and other cities? Okay. Are you thinking about that day, Renee? But I'll just ask. Will Orange Peel try to use Black Rock soldiers to infiltrate New York City and other cities? Yes. Yes, he will. Okay, I just have a general question. I'm really unsure about energy. And Carol, are we able to bind orange peel and the Igor from doing harm? That's a good question. I'm not going to tell anybody what to try to do. That's going to be up to you. Um, I think it would be, to me, I would put my energy more to looking at the good of things. When you say bind, that's like taking it to a whole another level, guys. Um, I think we could get together and maybe all get together at the same time and pray for the best happening, something like that. I guess I really don't believe that we should be trying to bind anybody. I don't want it to come back on me. I don't want nobody binding me. Now, yeah, you could do that, but I wouldn't do it. And there's some people that do it. You know what I'm saying? There are people that, you know, does that. It's just not something that I would do. But you can look it up. There's ways that you can do it. Um, a lot of times it backfires though. That's kind of using the dark energy in a sense. So I hope that answers your question. I thought I hit the send button and I'm a female. Okay. With quiet, breezy. I guess that could be either way. Thank you for clarifying. Thank you for clarifying. Um, yeah, he's Nathan. He's already losing power. It's just a matter of time. This is why I don't know how he's gonna. That's gonna be the worst thing that can happen for him. Spirit is orange peel losing power of the GOP. Is orange peel losing power of the GOP? But it says yes, but you know they're all in there. None of them know what they're doing. The majority of the people in his cabinet, I'll put it that way, they just got a lot of money. And I don't know, I don't even know why. I mean, to me, that meeting that they had and all this information got out, that's just sent somebody to jail right there because they should know better. So are you really trying to help the other side? You know what I'm saying? Is that what you're really doing? And we're not seeing it, you know, you're doing it undercover in a sense. You're letting everybody know what you're doing. Remember to put your yes, thank you. Thank you, Layla. Yeah, right, Meek. That's working. Oh, you're welcome, Trinita. Right. Well, we did get celebration cards, so hey, we might just have to pull out a drink or whatever and talk about it. Whatever you drink, tea, coffee, anything stronger, whatever. You get together and we just talk about it. We don't have to celebrate. We can talk about it. How does Elsie Stefani, Elise Stefani feel about T-Rump pulling her from? How does she feel? I don't think she likes it. I think they just fell out, but let me see. I think she's focused on trying to figure out why he did it too. But they say that he needed to keep her in the Senate because, for the votes and that kind of thing. But how does she feel about it? How does she feel, Spirit? Elise Stefani, how does she feel about losing her job already? How does she feel? Okay, she's trying to be patient. She's trying to see it from both sides. There's the offer. She feels like this night here that makes offers. This is just like him. He offers you something, then he takes it back. The personality that he has. She feels like he's manipulated her. And she feels that there's some other things that are going on that she doesn't even know about. That's the moon. There's a plan. There was a plan. I think she's really trying to figure out why. Is there something else going on that she doesn't know about? And it's about the money. It's about the money. So did he want to put somebody else? Did he pick somebody else already, guys? To put in that place? We have the Knight of Swords here, so we're going to find out about it pretty quickly. What happened? She feels like he stabbed her in the back. That's what she feels like. That's what she truly feels like, even though we don't see it. She's not saying it. You know what I'm saying? But she feels like she's been stabbed in the back. She knows that there's something going on that she doesn't know about. And I think that he's probably offered it to somebody else that could give him some money. That's what's happening. Chicken breast, corn, and mashed potatoes. We finally got it out of Layla, unless I'm just late. Sounds good. What's happening with USHA, United States? Okay, write that out for me. SKB, USHA. So many labels. Oh, it's 7:00 there where Layla is. Mary, every time you talk about someone, you follow on YouTube. I smile because I follow them as well. Oh, good, Tab. Yeah, I like following some people, like, you know, some people give you a lot of good information too. Valerie says we had spaghetti salad and French bread. Okay, you guys, you're gonna make me want to get something to eat. That sounds good. Said it was yummy. Oh, thank you, Peaceful. She says, love, light, life, and light, everyone. And Mary, thank you. Oh, Lady Pinky, hi. Oh, guess what? I just thought, let me light my sage. I had some burning earlier, but Lucky Pinky just reminded me just by her being here. She always tells me. Hi, Lucky. It's a good question, Renee. I think a lot of them are. She says, so they are part of the traffic. Are many of the cabinet that, okay, stop. It's many in the cabinet of orange peel involved in traffic. Yes. Yeah. I wonder how many, Miss Mom says that a lot of them are dead or back in jail. It was so many of them. I'm just wondering how many are left out there. Mm-hmm. The whole signal thing. Yep. I don't think they're going to leave that alone. And then he tried to make it seem like the reporter is at fault for the whole thing. And they put him in the chat. I think they were talking about, okay, because let's see, Jenny says, will anyone go down specifically for Signal Gate? Okay, so the Waltz guy, they were saying that he was going to go down, and I think that what's his name? H has whatever, y'all know who I'm talking about. Pete has, I think he will eventually too. But let's see, who else would be Pam Bondi? Was she included? Okay, put the names down, guys, and we'll ask. Let's see. Waltz. Will Waltz go down because of Signalgate? Yes. What about Hesk, Pete H? Will he go down because of Signalgate? Yes. What about Vance? Will Vance go down because of Signalgate? He was there. Yes. Yep. Um, Mona says, "Hi, Mary. I was thinking treason after the leak chat. Russia could easily get intel if these nuts use chat apps. Will Orange Julius be arrested and removed for treason?" Okay, I like that, Orange Julius. All right, Spirit. Um, will Orange Peel be arrested because for pre? Will Orange Peel be arrested for treason because of the chat? Yes. Now, somebody asked me before, was it done on purpose? And it could have been somebody was in there where Pootie lives. Somebody was there on the phone, one of them where Pootie lives. So it could have been all for him. You know what I'm saying? That is definitely treason. Yeah. Oh, yeah, but I didn't ask about that though. I don't know how they got in there like that. Um, all right, Spirit. Will the house be flipped to blue after the April 2nd special contest? Says yes. Yeah, Vanessa says, won't some of the people marching be MAGAs? Yes, but MAGAs and regular Republicans don't get along. MAGAs are in a cult, so they're not marching. We're talking about the real MAGAs. They're they they will go down for him. They are the people that need help. Okay, the real true MAGAs, they don't care what he does. They'll give him everything they got. So um, I don't think they're going to be. They won't. They will not march against him. Okay, let's see. Will the die-hard MAGAs march against Orange Peel on April 5th? No, no, they won't. They will be on the other side, upset because other people are marching. But those people have totally lost their mental capacity, is gone. They don't believe he can do any wrong. So, yeah, for entertainment purposes only. So, yeah, they will be marching, but they won't be marching against what he's doing. And they could break out, start something, you know. Okay, that's a good name for him. Pete Kegg's breath passwords were released on the web today. I heard something about that. Okay. Will Pete Kegsworth's was Keeks Pete Kegsbreath passwords released on the web today? And it says yes. Now, I would think that who would have released them? So that means that everything they said, everything they did, all got out, and people, you know, got all the information. And who knows how many times they've done that. So that's even putting us as Americans at risk. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's right. Lucky, you said you were having internet issues. They are the ones. Okay, Vanessa said they're the ones that's hurting. That's true, but they don't care. It's okay, Lucky. Game over. Yes, it's coming sooner than we think. Really, Linda? Linda said, is Tulsi Gabbard a man? Really? You think she is? We're going to find out right now. Spirit. Is Tulsi Gabbard a man? Says yes. Is she? Is Tulsi? This is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I say here is alleged. YouTube. Is Tulsi Gabbard transgender? Saying yes. I never even thought about that. Yep, Zen. Zen got it right. 4, 5, 20, 25 is 18, and that is 1, and 8 is 9, and 9s are endings. They picked a perfect day to do that on. Layla says, where is Elon? He's somewhere. I told you guys we got to get out the violins. He's someplace licking his wounds. I don't know. I'm just teasing, guys. Where is Elon, Spirit? We haven't seen him. Where could he be? I'm going to use a true crime deck. All right, Spirit, where's Elon? I'll put 3 cards. Oh, Tink. Thank you. You know, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. It says, thanks for coming on so many evenings. It really helps us keep calm. Yeah, it keeps me calm too, guys. You just don't know. Thank you, though. I appreciate you. Back at you tenfold. Thank you, Tink. So let's see where he is. Oh, he got, yeah. SKB says he's pouting because nobody invited him to the chat, but he's already in trouble. So, good point, Valerie. She says he's burning those cars for insurance money. He's going to be found out, though. I did read on that. Okay, where's Elon, Spirit? Show us where he is. Let's pull 3 cards. Elon. Yes, Elon. Let's see if we can find him. Crime of passion. You see all these people around him. He's trying to figure out how he's going to get revenge. Crime of passion. Aliens. And the devil. I think the aliens came and picked him up. No, I'm joking. Let's clarify. Well, the devil has something to do with his disappearance, okay? And we know who the devil is. Now, maybe they picked him up because he's illegal. You know, he shouldn't be here either in the United States. Maybe he got that back too. No, but let me see. Let's clarify. Lisa says the ketamine. The devil equals the ketamine. Yeah. And the aliens got him. Vanessa says the aliens got him. You know what? They're sick of him going up going up there, and all those ships, those things that he puts in the air exploding. They're sick of him. It could happen for real. Yeah, take him to Mars. He wants to go. Take him. The devil had to make a choice. You know who the devil is, right? And it has something to do with the law, but it's very emotional for him. It's some kind of something that he didn't see coming. Now, that's not saying that he's going to be gone forever, but the devil has something. The devil is, orange peel. He has something done to get him out of the way for a minute. And let's see who the aliens are. The aliens got him. I really... Okay, because he's, you know what? He feels alienated, guys. Look, these cards. Look at this. He's on the defensive. He feels alienated. He's so hurt. He's trying to stand his ground, but people keep messing with him. Look at him. He's looking over his shoulder. He's trying to keep things together. He feels like he's been left out in the cold. He's somewhere licking his wounds, and the felon told him to go away for a while and get himself together. Let's see what else. Crime of passion. Oh, he's really burdened. He doesn't know what to do. He thinks he wants to charge in. He wants to take some kind of action. But it's like he's at a loss with this moon card. He doesn't know what to do, but he wants to take some kind of action, and he's very burdened. This is the crime of passion. See, he wants to get revenge. He wants to get revenge on the people. He wants to take other people down because people have taken him down. Okay? That's where he is. We need some violins so we can help him get it all out. That's funny. Yep. Lisa says he's getting a taste of what he has been dishing out for the last couple of months. Doesn't feel so good when it happens to you, does it, Muskie? I really think that that's what's happening. He probably had to go somewhere and calm down, and he's thinking about how he's going to get back at people for taking him down, because he's going down. Every time I read on him, at first I didn't think he was going to lose. I really didn't think he was going to lose this much. You know what I'm saying? Because he's lost a lot of money. He's lost a lot, and it's still going down. And the only reason his stock price went up is because his friends put money into it to bring it back up. But he knows that's fake. That's not going to last forever. Okay, Spirit, will Leon continue to lose his wealth? Yes, he's going to continue to lose his wealth, guys. As a matter of fact, let me just read on him for a minute. Let me just read on him, because now yeah, somebody should have told him. I mean, he's a big target. He didn't think that people were going to try to do things with. He thought all those people. I see those people, a lot of those people he's taking things from. they bought those cars and they can't afford them now. Some of them can't afford them. He's taking their livelihood away. Some people have those cars just for prestige, just to show, not that they're all that, So let's see what's going on with Leon's spirit. Tell us what is going on with Leon right now. What's happening with Leon's spirit? Do the aliens have him? What's going on with Leon's spirit? Tell us what's going on with Leon. Okay. Leon, what is... Well, we have the Emperor showing up. The Emperor. Okay, what about it? What about the Emperor spirit? Okay. He thought that he was all that. He came over and he became president, right? Then he realized he was just being a fool. Things didn't work like he thought they should work. This is his challenge, the fact that he is a fool. What else, spirit? Oh, he's somewhere, guys, just like I said, four of swords. He's someplace, probably getting high, taking it easy. He's kind of retreating. He can't believe what's happened to him. He can't believe all that he's lost. I mean, he looks bad. Look at him. He looks bad. And then we have the Six of Cups. Oh, he's reminiscing. He's reminiscing about the way things were before he decided to become friends with Orange Peel. And he had everything. He had all the money. He had everything he could ever want. He's thinking about that. And he's also thinking about the fact that he could go to jail. This is the King of Swords. I'm sure somebody's mentioned it to him because he's went into those offices with no clearance or anything just because T-Rump said so. Everybody that messes with him goes to jail. Okay? So you should have thought about that, Leon. He's trying to balance things. We have the Two of Pentacles here. He's trying to balance things. He's trying to get things back the way they used to be. But it's hard. Look at him. He's juggling. It's hard. What else? We have the Three of Pentacles here. So he's trying to get other people to work with him, guys. He's probably calling up his friends or calling up the people that he know and trying to get them to work with him to help him. He needs help. He needs help at this point. Yeah, he's trying to form partnerships. This is what he's doing. It's like, yeah, he's lost everything. Guys, look at this. Everything's on the floor. Everything's on the ground. And he's trying to form partnerships with other people. So who's going to partner with him? Other countries don't want to be bothered with him. Even they're doing that everywhere. It's not just in the United States, but that's what he's working on, getting people to partner with him. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody's watching his money. Someone, the Queen of Pentacles. I think his money is definitely being investigated at this time. She keeps the focus on the money. Good thing it's a woman. No, they don't like women. I'm glad it's a woman. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles here. He's dreaming. Look, he's dreaming about the way things used to be. He's, or he's hoping, he's wishing that this was just a dream. It's just a dream. this really didn't happen. I still have all of my wealth. I still have all of my riches. He thinks he's in a dream. And the last card I'm going to pull on this is the High Priestess. The High Priestess. So everybody knows. It used to be a secret. He can't keep it a secret anymore that he's losing all this. It's all coming out for everybody to see. Just who he is without all of that money. He's a wimp. He's a little wimp. The High Priestess has been holding on and keeping things where everybody couldn't find out exactly what he's doing. But now that they've found out, he doesn't know what to do with himself. The ketamine, he's probably full of it. That's where he is, guys. I don't know what country he's in or whatever, but he's in his head a lot now. He's trying to come out of this dream that he's been in since January 20th. He's been in this dream. He's trying to get out of it. All right. Yeah, it's real. They're trying to put it there, but it's not working. Thank goodness it's getting shot down. Project 2023. Insurance companies are canceling policies on Teslas. Oh, Cybertrucks. Oh, that's good, Miss Mom. She says insurance companies are canceling policies on Tesla's Cybertrucks. Can't drive it if you can't insure it. That is so true. Wow. You think all that money they pay for those cars and you can't even, well, you probably don't want to drive it anyway. Somebody might blow it up while you're in it, but still, that's a big loss. Well, I had my laugh for the night, guys. Thinking about Leon playing with him. He, it's a good thing. It's good that he stepped into the picture. He was a fool, definitely. Anybody that plays with Trump is a fool. Yeah, Barbara, we do. Yeah. Well, we can look forward, guys, to hopefully, let's just pray that people don't get hurt. But some things are going to happen on April 5th. Yeah, Lisa, I read on that. I think we will. That's why he didn't want the lady to come out of the Senate that I just read on. Yep. Okay, Blueberry says she got her SSI. Yeah, see, they're just trying to they're trying to get everybody upset, all in an uproar. And while he's trying to do all that, he better watch himself. Okay? Because spirit don't play. We saw all those 3 hearts come out. Oh, good, guys. You guys got, yeah. And isn't he going to have to do something? They can't close all of those offices like they were trying to do, Social Security offices and things. I think I heard something about that. Lisa, no, I heard that he changed his mind and he told her, did she already leave? Did somebody replace her? He told her he didn't want her to leave because he may need her vote. That's what he told her. Or that's what they say. So I don't know. Yeah. For one thing, if he messes with Social Security, SSI, all that goes along with it, the Republican people are going to be hurt too. The MAGA people don't care, trust me. But the Republican people are going to be pissed. And the Republican senators, they got to go home. They won't be voted for again. Their positions will be gone. If people lose that kind of thing, they're done. Oh, thank you, Trinetta. I appreciate that. Says Mary, you're the best. Thank you. Oh, Lisa. So let's see. She says, I thought Elsie Stefanik's seat was one of the seats in the special election. Well, if that's true, let's see. Is Elise Stefanik's seat one of the ones that are in the special election? Says yes. Well, then how can he change his mind and tell her to go back? I don't know. Okay. Blueberry, he'll be gone before what happens? Hopefully he'll be gone before a lot happens, but I know you're talking about something in particular. He took away funding for Social Security, SSI, that's what you're talking about? Oh, you're talking about the children. Our area's children's lunches are gone. Children at school are hungry. Will that come back though? Will they get it back? She's so sickening. Will the school lunches for the children be returned? Will the school lunches for the children be returned? I'm getting yes. But in the meantime, maybe, guys, we still got some days left in March, and then we got what's going to happen in April. So maybe it won't be too long. It's crazy. Why would he want to do that? Just population control, guys. Okay. Genocide. Okay. I know. I am going to win the lottery and help all the kids. Great. It's what you think it is. Says she knows she's going to win a lottery and help all the kids. Yeah, there's some people out there with money that should step up at this point. You know what I'm saying? This is the time to step up. Okay, Valerie, you say Elsie didn't get confirmed, so her seat is not available. Well, does he know what he's doing? Because he said he wanted her back in the Senate. I don't know what's going on with that. So she would have to leave the Senate in order. Maybe that's why she's so confused. What we saw in the cards. Yeah, Trinetta, I couldn't watch The Apprentice either. That was never a show that I watched. Okay, we'll be looking for your name. Is it going to be what it thinks it is? You let us know when you get it. You put it out there, so you're going to get it. Yeah, he pulled the offer back. He pulled the offer back. So she would have had to leave the Senate, or she didn't leave the Senate. See, I'm confused about what really happened with that. I know he pulled the offer back. Will Elise be able to go back to her Senate seat? Will she get her Senate seat back? It's saying yes. Yeah, that's right. That's why she feels stabbed in the back. But I'm thinking, well, Alma says she was waiting to be confirmed. I know he pulled the offer back, but she would have had to leave the Senate in order to even try to be confirmed. Okay. So she hadn't officially left her seat. Okay. Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, he didn't want her to lose her seat. That's what I thought. Because he thought he was going to need that vote. Yeah, T. Rump is making his own rules. I agree with that for sure. That's the problem right there. He's making his own rules. So, but I still think that he's going to put somebody in there that's got some money that he can get some money from. Yeah, the courts are going to turn on him too, though. The Supreme Court is going to turn on him. Oh, that's a good question, Lisa. She says, do you really think that Elise will vote the way Orange Peel wants her to after he stabbed her in the back? Well, let's ask. Since Orange Peel has stabbed Elise in the back, Spirit, will she still follow what he wants her to do? Will he still follow what he wants her to do? And I'm getting a no, a big no. There's a plot against Jasmine. Yeah. But she's not going anywhere. Mm-mm. They can try. I read on it. She's not going anywhere. Yeah, see, their numbers are shrinking. Valerie is right. She says the Republicans are getting worried. The House numbers are shrinking. That's why they say he wanted to keep her in there, in the Senate. Yeah, Barbara, I think she has good security too. And she's from the South. There's some people that don't mind binding people up, They can handle it. So, I mean. Yeah, he's causing chaos even in his own party. I think, let's ask. Okay. All right, Spirit. Will the Supreme Court take away T-Rump's immunity? I'm getting yes. I got it. I already got yes. I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday. So yeah, they're going to take it away. Have they had enough of orange peel? Yes. Do they think that he's taking the country down the wrong path? Do they think that he's taken? Wow. Says no. Okay. So, all right. Do most of the Supreme Court agree with what orange peel is doing? Does most in the Supreme Court agree with what orange peel is doing? No. Does the MAGA Supreme Court members like what he's doing? Yes. Alma says he better do something. SCOTUS better do something before he gets rid of them. What I want to know is how would he? Does anybody know how would he get rid of them? I think when it gets so close to them, they'll snatch that immunity. I don't know how that would work. Lucky, let's hope not, but we'll ask. If it is, guys, and you get anything with his face on it, just put an F over it. That way we'll feel better about having it in our pockets. Put an F right across his face. Okay. Spirit. Will there be any currency made with Felon 45's name on it? Says yes. Will it have an F on it, Spirit? Spirit says yes. If it don't, we can have our own. We can put our own F on it. If it comes about, guys, I don't think they're going to make very much of it. I mean, but why would they even? Spirit. Will there be money with F45's face on it? Will there be money with his face on it? It says yes, guys. Why? Just get a big marker. You know, like how he used those markers. Signs his name. Just get a big black marker. And if you have any of that money, put a big F over it. That's what we'll do. Okay. And whatever it is, like if it's a 5 or whatever, he's probably going to want his money, his name on the big, his face on the like $100 bill or something, you know. Just break it up. Just put the F on it and break it up. Tell the bank you want smaller bills. They'll stop giving it out. There's always a way to get around it. They'll stop making it. They'll stop giving it out to people because nobody will want to carry it. And they keep getting it back with the black marker with F on it. Let's hope it does happen, guys. That would be our retribution back to him. You know, just put a big F. That would be so much fun. Then give it back to the bank and say, I need change. Valerie said, is that play money? Okay. Spirit. Will the money that Felon 45's face on it, with Felon 45's face on it, Felon 45 face. Okay. Will that be real money? Will it be real spendable money? Oh, no. No, guys. You know, I could just see somebody really going into business. Guys, here's a tip. Go into business, make $4,500 bills, pass them around, and tell everybody to put an F on it. You know, just that'd be something good to sell. You can make real money with that. Real money. Lisa says, will the money be orange? Okay. If it's play money, they make orange. Okay. Spirit. Will the money be orange? Will the play money be orange? Spirit says maybe. Okay. Will it come in all colors? Will it be rainbow money, Spirit? Will it be rainbow money? It'll be rainbow. That'll get him in more ways than one. Money with a rainbow on it or different colors on it, okay? For the LGBTQ. And his face on it and a big F. That would be so much fun. We have to laugh about this. That would be so much fun. Just pass them around. Just pass them around. I wonder if you would try to make a rule against carrying that money around. Wow. Okay, let me go back. I know I missed some questions, guys. Okay, Joe and Kamala. Okay, let's see. Somebody please do that. Come out with that money and let me know so I can get some from you. Okay. All right, Spirit, tell me the energy around. Tell me what the energy is around Kamala right now. What is the energy around Kamala, Spirit? What the energy is around Kamala right now, Spirit? Well, she's the Queen of Cups. This is her. She's planning, she's waiting, she's watching. 3 of Wands. There's still some chaos going on. She's still like waiting for things to change. And I think that's going to be happening pretty soon. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, things are turning around for her. You know, we read that before. The Tower. And I think this is probably a positive for her because she's waiting for, the tower to fall. She's waiting for everything to be found out. I think that's what her energy is right now. Let's see what else. Oh, in the world. Okay, things are coming full circle. She sees that things are coming full circle. So I think that things are looking good. She just knows that there's still some things that are going to have to happen before she gets into office. Okay, let's see about Joe. All right, Spirit, talk to us about Joe Biden. What's going on with Joe Biden? What are the energies around Joe Biden right now, Spirit? The moon. There's still things that going on that he can't talk about with the moon. The Queen of Swords is crossed by maybe a judge, that's a woman. So I think his energy is in where, the judicial system still working on things. What else? The High Priestess. See, he knows a lot. He knows a lot that he can't talk about. This, again, is about secrets. So, it's about the secrets that has to do with Pootie. So he's still waiting for that to come out. Then we have the Queen of Cups again. So he's waiting for the lid to be taken off of everything. That's where his energy is right now. And of course on him, who thinks he is the money, has all the money, the King of Pentacles. He's showing up as a King of Pentacles again, guys, besides the devil. Well, you know why he's probably showing up as a King of Pentacles? It's because he's threatening all these people. They all have to pay him. So he's getting richer right now. He's getting richer. He's ready for things to move on. This is also a success card. So I think that's where his energy is still around what's happening and bringing out the truth and taking down orange peel. Valerie says, I'm looking forward to T-Romp leaving in April. Me too. I hope he leaves before then, though. Okay, tell us about the 25th Amendment. All right, Spirit. Will the 25th Amendment be used to take down Orange Peel? It says yes. There's so many ways that he could go down. I think there's nothing is out of the question, you know? Yeah, he's going to be out of the White House. Look, he says a $3 bill. Well, you know we won't be using those, so yeah, it's kind of like the $2 bill that nobody used. Okay, let's see. Will there be another attempt? I think so. I always thought it was a third one. So let's see. For entertainment purposes on YouTube, everything I say is alleged. All right, Spirit, will there be another attempt on 45's life? And it says yes. Okay. Will that attempt take him out of the presidency of the United States of America? No. I always get no about that part. There'll be an attempt, but it won't be the thing that takes him out. I think the heart attack is going to be the thing that takes him out. Either that or Jack Smith with information. I tell you, your spirit guys, they really do, guys. They really do. And sometimes that's why I have to ask questions in so many different ways because I'm like, okay, come on. They always drop this stuff in my head, and then I'm like, okay. I have to tell you guys because I'm sitting here like, a $666 bill. Aries, that sounds about right. Oh, a $45 bill. Whatever it is going to be fake. And we're just going to put that big F over it. We could just write felon out over it. That would work too. Oh, he wants a holiday named in his name. Okay. Wasn't he upset about Martin Luther King's birthday holiday? That's going to never happen, honey. Will Orange Peel get a holiday named in his name? No. Well, the only thing I can think about that is maybe at Halloween, the kids will wear the mask to scare everybody with his face on it. He might get that. He might get that for real. I hope that makes him happy. Yeah, Halloween. That's right. We all walk around with those masks on. Orange mask. With a fake, the hair blowing. I could just see that, guys. Can't you just see that? Wow, I wish I could. That's something that could make a lot of money too, guys. You gotta think about all of this stuff that he's doing in reality, guys. You know what? You could be getting paid from it. In a sense, just make some humorous stuff about what he's doing. You could be getting paid for real. I'm serious. All the NFTs. Tab, do something. Tab says she loves the idea about the money. Hey, I think it's a good idea. Bootleg money, Steph said. Oh, did they? I don't know. Did they already try to get money with his face on it? Yeah, but we don't have to tell them that we did it, Lucky. I mean, it's so many people that's going to be doing it. So if they do it to all, if everybody does it to all the money that looks like him, they can't arrest everybody. It's going to be like money just flows around, you know? So I'm not worried about him because I feel protected. Zen. She says he's into black magic. Well, let him come from my ancestors then, okay? Mm-mm. On his birthday is the day. Okay, he wants to make a holiday. Mm-hmm. Really? Wasn't he trying to take MLK's down or something? He didn't like it. He didn't want it to be celebrated. What makes him think that he can come in here and do that? I like that, Barbara. Turd Day. Orange dollars. Oh, Breezy says you can get the $100 fake bills on Temu. Okay. But okay, we need a space on them. We need a space on them, though, guys. Yeah. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. We have to get our laugh in. You know, I heard a rumor they want to put, oh my God, that'll never put his face on Mount Rushmore. That's another thing that's never going to happen. They're going to be so happy when he leaves office. Nobody's going to be thinking about doing anything. Why would they waste money? Okay, Spirit. Will Orange Peel's face be put on Mount Rushmore? Will Orange Peel's face be put on Mount Rushmore? No, it'll never happen. Spirit says if they put it on Mount Rushmore, somebody's going to blow Mount Rushmore up. And that's going to be the end of that. So let's hope they don't do that because we're going to lose all the other presidents that's on there too. It's just going to blow it up. Good night, Barbara. Thank you for hanging in here with us. And the diaper, ooh, wouldn't that be nice? That would be funny. You know, if they did something like that, at least we could walk by and laugh. Okay, so they won't put it on there. Okay. Lucky says Mount Rushmore is sacred to the Sioux, so it won't. They will never, ever put his name up, put him up there. Oh, Mitch McConnell. Let's see how he's doing. Mitch McDonald. Okay. All right, Spirit. Tell us about Mitch McConnell. How is he doing? Yeah. How is Mitch McConnell doing? Tell us about his health, Spirit. Mitch McConnell. Tell us about his health, Spirit. How are you doing? How is Mitch McConnell doing? Mitch McConnell. You get the Fool. I take this as a new start because has he left yet or he's leaving? One or the other. Yeah, it shows him walking away. The Fool walking away. He's going to spend time with his family. I think that probably means his wife. From what I hear, he doesn't get along with his children, so I don't know if that's true or not. Tower. Let's clarify, see what exactly the Tower means. Talk about the Tower, Spirit when it comes to Mitch McConnell's health. What does Tower mean, Spirit? Okay, it's we have the Five of Wands here. Change. There's a lot of inner conflict that's going on for him. Let's see what else. Again, Eight of Cups, walking away. Get the Three of Wands, guys. And what I get with the feeling that Spirit gave me with this is that it's just a matter of time. He knows he's making plans for his leaving. Yeah, we got the Hangman again. The Hanged Man, and you can see that clock up there. So it's like it's slow. He's seeing things from a different perspective, taking it easy. He knows things are changing, and he's watching the clock. He knows that there's, it won't be long. I put it that way. That's what I'm getting from that. So he knows. Well, it'd be okay, I think, are you talking about Layla? Would that be you're talking about for orange peel? Oh, will it be a real attempt? REA. Okay. Will the attempt on orange peel be real? The next attempt on orange peel, will it be real? Saying yes. Yeah. Because the others, you're right, they were planned. They were fake attempts. Congress can remove a Supreme Court judge by impeachment and a vote. Okay. I wish they would do their jobs and get some of those Trump judges out who voted for immunity for him. So they could remove him. Is that the same kind of impeachment? I just thought, is that the same kind of impeachment that they do for the president? And if he doesn't leave? But I guess it would have to have so many votes in order to, yeah, it probably would be a real impeachment. Okay, that's true. Mm-hmm. Yep, Zen, you're right. It was on MLK Day, inauguration. He didn't like that. Yeah, thank you, Layla. It's what you think it is. You say his face belongs on toilet paper. I might be scared to use it until sure. Might catch something. Yeah, he's never going to get on Mount Rushmore. Oban Seal is gone. What time is it? It's almost 12 o'clock, guys. Okay. Mary, can you ask Spirit if this is the beginning of the end of times? No. I can ask. All right. Spirit, is this the beginning of the end of times? No. Bonsell says she's a night owl. Me too. Says no. Marcia. Yeah. Valerie. Yeah, a seat went blue. Definitely did. So that scared him. Yeah, Valerie says she feels in her spirit that he's very ill. Yeah, that's probably why. Didn't he walk away already? Or he's gonna retire. Mm-hmm. Shirley, you're right. She says McConnell is one of the reasons we are in the predicament we are in today. Blocking Obama's choice, yes, for Supreme Court. Garland. Was it better? Yeah, he was better. He would have been better in Supreme Court, because I mean, all he has to do is sit there and read law and make um, and talk about it among them. He seems like that kind of person. I don't think this job, his past job, fit him. Steph, thank you. I appreciate you, and thank you for being here, helping me moderate. I appreciate you guys too. Thank you, Layla. I appreciate you all. Von Seal says, Mary, you have no idea how much you have blessed us in this moment. But I think you guys have blessed me too, because asking these questions and getting the answers from Spirit has just been like, we need to laugh, guys. We got to find humor in this. Oh, I love you guys too. Arsenal says, we love you, Mary. Thank you very much, Mary. God, you guys are so nice to me. Okay, Marcia wants to know if Europe will be successful in protecting Ukraine. Hmm. Okay, they're putting troops in Ukraine. All right. All right, Spirit. Will Europe be successful in protecting Ukraine? Yes. Yes, they will. Thank you, Vanessa. Sending love back to you. Thank you so much. Make depends what. Angie says, make depends with Trump's face on it since his shite. He shites his pants. Oh, and make okay. Guys, read Angie's comment there. That's funny. I think people are going to come up with a lot of good things for him when we get rid of him. We might have to wait until we get rid of him though, because they might try to snatch you off the street if they find out it's you. I don't know. I'm just joking. I don't know, guys. We could do whatever you need to do to make some money because he's trying to take it away from everybody. Putting his face on things will help. Somebody make some money. It might make somebody laugh. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. Yeah, the train is coming. All right, Valerie. Thank you. Oh my God, you guys are crazy. Okay, are the immigrants taken to El Salvador be returned alive? Oh my God. That's a hard one. Will the immigrants that have been taken to El Salvador be returned to the U.S. alive? It says yes. I'm glad it said yes. I'm sure they're going through it right now, though. Yeah, it should be coming soon. You're right. Blueberry says, Mary, I'm asleep so peaceful, and I want to say thank you so much for being here for us. So you're welcome. Thank you guys for being here for me. Trump of dumpsters. All right, guys, I think we should call it a night. I'm gonna pick a card for us all and see what Spirit wants us to know. I know it's gonna be something good, guys, for tonight. Yes, everything is for entertainment purposes only. Thank you guys for being here. All right, Spirit. What is it you want us to know tonight? Good night, Vanessa. Oh, it's what it is. Thank you. Love you too. Good night, Layla. Okay, let's see what he wants us to know. What do you want us to know right now, Spirit? Give us something that's going to help us sleep really well tonight. Look, it has the stars and the moon and everything on it, and it says it's safe to slow down, relax, and let go. That's what we just did, guys. Relax and let go. It's safe. It's okay. Everything's going to be okay, guys. Everything's going to be okay. For entertainment purposes only, but extremely hopeful it comes true yesterday. Oh, I know that's right. I know that's right. Okay, guys. I appreciate you all. Thank you to all my moderators, all the people that subscribed, became members, gave donations. All of this helps the channel. So I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And I will see you maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Friday? Okay, tomorrow's Friday. If I don't see you tomorrow, Saturday for sure is the members only night. This is the last Saturday in March. So Saturday night for sure. I'll put it in the group thing so you guys will remember. So I'll see you all then. All right, bye guys.